Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and today we're going to check out Dead by Daylight Monopoly. And I don't mean the monopoly that Dead by Daylight has on most of the horror characters from film in their video game. I mean the actual game Monopoly made by Hasbro with a Dead by Daylight edition. And the way you can play this is on a game on the Steam website called Tabletop Simulator. So Tabletop Simulator is just what it sounds like. It's a simulator of tabletop games, and pretty well any game you can think of, someone has made a mod for it in Tabletop Simulator. And my son was poking around and he found that Dead by Daylight has a Monopoly version. So we're going to check it out. So we're going to go on here. Tabletop Simulator is on sale right now for like $16, I think, and it's normally $20 on Steam. And the games you can play on it are endless. So we're going to create a single player match here. You can see here they have classic games, Parcheesi, dominoes, Chinese checkers, etc., etc. And then in the workshop is where people create custom games. So we're going to go in the workshop. I have already downloaded Dead by Daylight from the community workshop on Steam. So we're going to click Dead by Daylight Monopoly. But you can see here we have, Cards Against Humanity, Uno, Life, Quirkle. This is just the things that I think my son has downloaded. The Settlers of Catan. There's way more in the workshop that you can play on Tabletop Simulator. But today, we're interested in Dead by Daylight. So we're going to click this here. Loading Dead by Daylight. It'll take... Oh. I thought it was going to take a minute to load in the pieces, but it didn't. So the way this works is you can zoom in and out on the board and move up and down like this. Or you can even... rotate somehow. Let me see. Yeah, rotate the board like this. So everybody, this is my station here. We have a calculator, and they've started out with this bank of $1,500 to start the game, or you could manually hand out the money if you want to go old school here from the bank. So let's zoom in. We have these playing pieces. I change the angle. There we go. So I should actually look up who made this, since I can give them credit for it. But this game was made prior to the Plague's release, so we only have the characters up to Jeff Johansson on this mod here. So none of the 2019 characters were released on this. Let me see. Made this mod. I can give them credit. Not say. Created by Ty. Created by Ty. Made this Dead by Daylight Monopoly edition here. So here's our pieces. So it looks like we have these movers, or we can use these for our playing pieces. So if I would pick Kate, and then you flip your pieces like this, or you can rotate them. So what should we use? Let's use these stand-up movers. So we're going to pick Kate. Let me zoom out. Whoops. Zoom out. I'm going to put Kate on. Go here to start. Boom, like that. Dice are here in the middle, and you would drag and select them. Pick them up and you roll them like this. You let them go. We got a 7. Pick up Kate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chance card. Grab a chance card. Down the table. And flip it over. And it says, get out of the basement, free card. Yeah, baby. Where's that when I need it for Leatherface? So when we take this, put it over here. If I get stuck in the basement, and I have a get out of the basement free card. Let's actually check out some of these properties here. So we have Grim Pantry and the Pale Rose first in the brown properties. Basement chest. So we have chance and basement chest instead of community chest are the cards here. Exhausted, pay 200 blood points. Oh, and all the values here to buy the properties and blood points. 60 each for Grim Pantry and Pale Rose. On the Swamp. Hex the third seal. So the railroads are all hexes, looks like. Yeah. Hex, the third seal, is the first railroad. Coal Tower is your next level of properties here for McMillan Estate. We got Coal Tower, Groaning Storehouse, and Ironworks of Misery. Then this is the basement hook instead of go to jail, so you'd have just visiting, or if you actually got stuck in the basement, or rolling doubles, or go to the basement because you drew a card. Next level of properties are the Auto Haven maps. We got the Wretched Shop, Gas Heaven, and the Blood Lodge. Here in the color would that be? It's not purple, is it? Magenta? I don't know. Anyway. So this, what is this? Is this normally like where you would have Waterworks and the electric company? Electric company is the flashlight, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Monopoly. Hex Ruin is your second railroad. Then the orange properties, we have the Coldwind Farm maps with Torment Creek, Fractured Cowshed, and the Thompson House, with another basement chest spot here to grab cards. Then instead of free parking, we got free gen. Must be the old version of brand new part. Free gen there. Then your red properties, getting into the Leary's Treatment Theater, Father Campbell's Chapel, and the Disturbed Ward. Chance spot here to grab these cards if you land there. Third railroad is Hex Devour Hope. Then your yellow properties, no Marvin Gardens here. We got the Badham Preschool, Mother's Dwelling, and Lampkin Lane. And then we have Alex's Toolbox here for another item. Oh boy. Trapper says go to Basement Hook instead of go to jail. Green properties, we've got the game, Pigs Map, Family Residence, and the Mount Ormond Resort. Getting pricey here, 320 blood points. Another basement chest spot. Another railroad spot. Hex Noed, No One Escapes Death. Another chance spot. And then your Boardwalk and Park Place. Park Place is the exit gates, and Boardwalk is the hatch here. 400 blood points. Exposed, pay 75 blood points. Is that luxury tax, income tax, something like that? And then back to the start here. Pass go, collect 200 blood points as you pass go. And now over here we have the deeds for your properties. And it's going to play, you know, just like typical Monopoly, is that you're going to pay more rent dependent upon what how expensive your properties are when people land on them, and how many houses, or in this case they call them add-ons, and hotels are called offerings. Other than that, it's going to play just like regular Monopoly. Let's see, what's the back of these? Okay, so we have sacrificed instead of mortgaged. That's pretty funny. And have all of your property deeds here. So once you had a Monopoly, and say you wanted to add... Oh, okay, here we go. Utility flashlight. Utility flashlight and Alex's Toolbox. Yeah, those are like electric company and waterworks for the utilities, right? There's your railroads. So once you had a monopoly on one of these colors or properties, you would want to put houses or add-ons on them, or hotels, and those are located in these bags here. These are all random. These are just random add-ons from the game. So let's see. Let's say I owned the hatch and I wanted A to put the add-ons on it. We just drop these down over here. How many houses are on it? I should go side by side, right? So that would be your 4 houses on Boardwalk. And your rent would be... Hatch would be with 4 add-ons. 1,700 blood points. To rent my hatch. Or then if we... Here, we just throw all this off to the side. We upgraded to a hotel. That would be from the red bag here. For the offerings. Pick out one of the... White Ward would be my hotel. Boom. White Ward, pay me. 2,000. 2,000 for the White Ward. It's pretty clever, honestly. I like the movers. All right, so let's continue on here. 8 around the board. What had I land on? Oh yeah, chance. So we'll take another turn, zoom out a little bit, grab these dice. Grab these dice. Give them a roll. And we got an 8. 1, 2, 3, just visiting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hex Ruin. So then let's say I want to buy that. So my station was the white one here. We could just subtract down to 1,300 from my money. You don't want to mess around with the physical money, and you just want to keep everybody, you know, on their honor for their electric bank. Bring that down to 1,300. And then I would put Hex Ruin into my inventory here. So Hex Ruin's mine now. I bought it. Bring it down here. Bang, and we'll rotate it so I can see it. There we go. That's mine. Then you could have, well, how many stations have we got? We got 8, right? Yeah, you could have 8 players on this. That's pretty cool. It's really clever, honestly. My son's been a big fan of Tabletop Simulator for quite a while. So I appreciate whoever put Ty, who put in all the effort to make this. Let's look at some of these cards here. Basement chest. Flip. Oh. Rotate it. Soft patrolled. Pay 50 blood points. Chance. Advance to the disturbed ward. If you pass go, collect 200 blood points. So then that would be pick up and boop. The disturbed ward. Had I landed on that one. Let's look at some more of these cards here. Let's turn around so I don't have to rotate the card. Be this. Put them in place. Ace in the hole finally pays off. Collect 20 blood points. Go to the basement. Go directly to the basement. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 blood points. Plays, you know, fairly like your regular Monopoly. Killers game crashes. Collect 200 blood points. Holiday double blood points. Collect 100 blood points. We have double blood points on right now. Interestingly enough. Whoops. Advance to go. Collect 200 blood points. How many cards are in the deck? Looks like about 16. It keeps wanting to rotate it because close to the edge here. Get out of basement free. Man, how many get out of basement free cards are there? Advance to the nearest very rare item. If unowned, you may buy it from the bank. If owned, throw the dice and pay the owner the 10 times the number rolled. So a very rare item would be the toolbox and the flashlight. Very advanced to the nearest. So then I would go there. If somebody owned it, I could buy it if nobody owned it. If somebody owned it, I'd have to roll the dice and pay the owner 10 times the number rolled. Excuse me, I need the dice, please. $70 blood points. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Thought maybe you guys would like a look at this thing. We're even considering playing it on stream. You think lobby queue times are long. Wait till you see how long it takes us to play Dead by Daylight Monopoly. Yeah, I appreciate the work that I put into this. It's fun. But Tabletop Simulator is pretty friendly as far as how to play it and everything here. Like I said, if you wanted to do all the money, somebody wanted to be the banker, you could actually dole out all the dough here. make people put the stuff back in the bank to pay for stuff. And then an interesting feature. Do we want to be done? We seen it enough? What do you think? An interesting feature about Tabletop Simulator is that it also allows you to simulate that rage quit on Dead by Daylight, where you just flip the whole table and rage quit. Boom! I don't want to play Dead by Daylight Monopoly no more. And then it's all gone. She gone. Yeah, look at that. There's a rage quit for you, huh? All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. I'll have the links in the description of the video if you want to figure out how to download Tabletop Simulator on Steam, and a link to the workshop add-on for Dead by Daylight Monopoly. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of each other out of the fog. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.